Hello guys, hope you are doing well. In the previous video we learned about how to make schematic symbols of all electronics components. In this video we will learn how to make PCB symbols or PCB footprints of all necessary electronics components. So let's start the video. Before starting, I requested you to subscribe, like and share my channels for more videos. Thank you. So let's start the video. First of all, you need to open the Altium software. You can install any types of Altium version like Altium 17, 18 or 21 or 20. So in the Altium designer, after opening the Altium designer, you have to see the 4 files. So after opening the Altium designer, you will see the 4 files. Number 1 is schematic, number 2 is PCB, and number 3 is PCB library, and number 4 is schematic library. In the previous video we learned about how to make schematic symbols. For making schematic symbols you have to use a schematic library. For making PCB footprints or electronics components footprints, you have to use a PCB library. For making a circuit, you need to use a schematic sheet. You can use one sheet or you can use 2 sheets. It depends upon your projects. And PCB is used for making a PCB layout of PCB. So in this video we will talk about how to make a schematic PCB symbols or PCB footprints of electronics components. You just need to select the PCB library, go to PCB library, and first thing you need to make a PCB. You need to write a component name. For example, I want to make a footprint of 1k resistor, so write it res, write in capital res 1k, and you can mention the wattage or percentage of the resistor, depends upon you. I for example resistor 1k and 1%, also 1 by 4 watt, 1 by 4 watt. You can name like that. In the description you can write a detail of this component like resistor 1% and tolerance of this resistor, also footprint of this resistor. Also you can write here the footprint of the resistor. For example, I am going to make a resistor of throw hole. In the description you can write a resistor through hole 1%, 1 by 4 watt. Also resistor 1k, 1%, 1k through hole 1%, 1 by 4 watt. You can write like that. It depends upon you. Okay. So after that you have to make a PCB. Just you have to select the grid. For selecting the grid, you go to view grid and select global snap grid. You have to select a global snap grid of 100 mil, which is basically a 2.54 millimeters. Okay, after selecting that you have to, you know that the resistor have two holes or 2 points for soldering 1 and 2. You can write here 1 you can change the description one, and you can also change the length, vias, and hole diameters. All types of hole size 30 mil. You can increase or decrease the hole size of the footprints. Also, shape, round, rectangle, or octagonal, or round rectangle, depends upon you which you want. Also, you have to select any you can change any types like holes, soldering, via soldering, space, and like that. So you just click enter and place. And other is, for example, the space between 1 and 1 point to 2 point is 10 mm of our 1 by 4 watt resistor. So one step is 2.54 mm, 2.54, and other step is 5.08. You just need to make 10 steps. 4 steps. 3, 4. One method is that. Another method to place the just click, check the location. And other method is that check the location. For checking location is minus 300 mm and minus 100 mm, and other location is 100 mils and minus 100 mils. You can also change the towel units, mils to millimeters. Just click on that. For example, minus 7.62 is X and minus 2.54 mm is Y. We are changing the X position of the vias. So minus 7.2 we need to make shift and other holes which is spaces from center to center is 10 mm. So minus 7.62 plus 10 mm is, I think, 3.62. You just write 3.62. Yes. For measuring the distance between these points, press Ctrl M. You can one click on the center of these wires and other click on the center of these wires. It will show you the distance is 11.24 mm. So you have to make a 10 mm. So then 3.62 is wait a minute. Here is 7.62. Then we need to make a 2.38. Okay, just enter. Then again shift C, deselect the dimension and then press Ctrl M. Click on the center of this wires and click on the center of this wires, which is equally 10 mm distance between them. You can increase decrease the distance between these points. After that you have to make a boundary outer boundary for the resistor. Just click on top overlay, click this line. You can see the step of 2.54 m. You can decrease the step of so view grid and then click snap grid. You can decrease the grid size. I am decreasing it to 1 mm. So then select line. You can see that grid is too much, so I am going to decrease this grid. I am sorry, grid sets global snap grid, and then click 0.254 mm. I think it is okay. So select line, then line, press tab for increasing and decreasing the line width. For example, I will select the length width is 1 mm, which is not okay for me, so I will decrease the length 0.25, which is okay. So you can make a symbol like that. Depends upon you how you can make the symbol. Yes. You can make symbol like that of this resistor. Also you can make the symbol for transistors, diodes and all other electronics components like that, which is the basic is you have to make hole wires and space between them, how much pins you have required. For example, transistor transistor needs 3 pins. First is description is 3. You can write here is emitter, base and collector. It depends upon the data sheet of the transistor. Emitter, base, collector or base, emitter, collector. It depends upon the configuration of transistor. You can make transistor footprint, emitter, base and collector. Press tab, collector. You can make symbol like that. You can make only one symbol in one PCB library, and for making other symbols you need to add change the name. For example, I am going to make a footprint of transistor BC547. Okay. You can verify the symbols from the data sheet of the transistor. Collector, I think it's collector, base and emitter. That's it. So you need to make a overlay. The size is too much. Place arc. You can select like they make a half circle like that. Rotate using space and click like that, and place a straight line from one point to other like that. Here is the footprint of transistor. You can make a footprint like that of any electronics component. So we learn in this video how to make a PCB footprints of electronics components. In the next video we learn about how to make a schematic circuit, how to make a circuit in schematic sheets. So in this video that's it. For more videos please like, share and subscribe my channel. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.